What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. Today I want to take a special episode and honor Patrick Burke and the You Can Play campaign. Obviously, Patrick Burke's the son of Toronto Maple Leafs GM Brian Burke, who I've been known to criticize on this show, but he is a good guy. It's just some of his general managing decisions leave me scratching my head. But as a Bruins fan, I'll take them. I'll leave it a divisional rivalry. But let's focus on the off-ice stuff. Patrick and Brian founded the You Can Play campaign to support ending homophobia in hockey and in other sporting events. And it's in honor of Patrick's late brother and Brian's late son, Brendan Burke, who was openly homosexual. He was a Severian alum as a CM guy, but I'm kidding. Obviously, it's a great foundation. And the word that's gay and you're a fag, like really in 21st century America, you look at 50 years ago, it was the N word. The only people that still use it now are rappers, and that, the N-word in Paris is actually kind of a sick song, but I digress. You got to remove that equation from the game. I mean, who cares? I mean, as Patrick tweeted today, which is one of the best tweets, I tweeted back, it was awesome. This is on quote, let's end, quote-unquote, that's gay, or quote-unquote, he's a fag. It makes lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transsexual athletes feel unsafe to come out. Just call a guy an asshole and be done with it. That's best way to say it. You can still chirp guys. That's part of hockey. I mean, there's so many chirps that aren't offensive to homosexuals, like asshole or d-bag or make up stuff that as you go along. Your mother. That's always a good one. You can say that about my mother because she'd shove a hockey stick down your throat and look like you have a bow as a tail. But in all seriousness, we got to remove homophobia from the game of hockey. I mean, a couple weeks ago I did the piece on the racism towards Joel Ward. It's the same thing. It's a sport dominated by predominantly straight white dudes, and like that, it's exclusive. Let everyone play, and hopefully through the You Can Play campaign, more homosexual athletes feel comfortable enough to come out and not be afraid of it. Have no fear for giving in, have no fear for giving over, as John Mayer would say. As I'm quoting John Mayer a lot of the show, but you gotta do what you gotta do, and I really appreciate what the Burke family is doing. And as a straight guy, I want to say to homosexual athletes, accept you for who you are. Don't be afraid of that for whatever reason. That's what you were born. It's your thing. We have our thing, and the whole world goes around and around. Just because we're different doesn't mean we can't get along, and it doesn't mean you can't enjoy the same game we do. It's just we have different interests in sexual orientation. That's not. Since when does that matter? Unless you Rick Santorum or Michelle Bachmann. But who cares? Come on out and play. But that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ, honoring the You Can Play campaign. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.